Alright, so basically, the reason you feel like giving up is because of it's all because of your mindset. It's just your mindset is messed up. You just thinking negative things. You just thinking too many negative things. That's it. You're not really trying, basically. When you stop trying, that's when you stop succeeding. That's when you stop progressing. How you gonna progress in something that you're not even trying? Like, that don't even make any sense. So look, where would all these successful people be if they never even tried? Like, where would Bill Gates be? Where would Steve Jobs be? Where would all these rich, famous, even celebrities, where would they be if they never even tried to do what they wanted to do? Where would they be? They would be nowhere. And that's why if you give up, you're just gonna be nowhere. There's no point in giving up. There's no point in just not getting what you want, not doing what you want to do. You have no excuse to not do what you want to do. You can always make time for something. Understand that. And understand that failure is gonna happen. Understand that you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail a few times in any situation. Failure is inevitable. Because basically what failure is just a lesson. You have to learn. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from failure. Once you fail, you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to come back bigger and stronger. You have the opportunity to even surpass yourself. Because remember, if you're starting over from something, you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with experience. Because you've already done this before. So that should motivate you even more. Setbacks are going to happen. You're going to get set back. But you have to understand that you have to keep a positive mindset in order to overcome it. In order to surpass yourself in the past. That's very important. Also, I'll make it a minute. Also, don't doubt yourself too much. Don't be so down on yourself if you fail. Don't be mad at yourself if you ever fail. Be like, okay, now I know what to do next time. You have no excuse to be giving up in any situation. Keep on trying. Why are you gonna live the life that you don't want to live? If you like, say you wanted to be a doctor, right? But you're like, oh, I'm not smart enough to be a doctor. I'm not dedicated enough to be a doctor, but that's what I really want to do. But I'm just not gonna do. You just not gonna do it? You're just not gonna do what you want to do? You're just gonna work that 9 to 5 job at fucking McDonald's? You're just gonna accept. You cannot accept failure. There's no point in accepting failure. You always have to be better. but also you have to know to be comfortable with yourself at the same time. Understand that success isn't going to come easy. Understand that there's going to be setbacks. You just got to keep moving through them. You got to stay stronger. Even if you at rock bottom right now, what do you got to lose? What is trying gonna... If you try to be better and you're at rock bottom, you got nothing to lose. You're just gonna gain. You're just gonna gain. Even if it's a little bit. Take it day by day. You'll get stronger. You'll get better. Just like practicing something. Practice makes perfect. You know? But also, understand that there's always going to be somebody better than you at whatever. There's always going to be somebody better than you at something. And don't let that demotivate you. Don't make that... You have to make that be a motivation. Don't make that be a demotivation. Be like, I'm going to get on that level, or I'm going to surpass that level. What I recommend is, when you got some time to yourself, close your eyes, right? Think about what you want. Just picture yourself having what you want. Picture yourself doing what you want to do. Picture yourself having the life that you want. And you've always wanted. Right? Then ask yourself why you want it. And answer that question. Then ask yourself how you're going to get there. Obviously, you don't know exactly how you're going to get there. That's why you have to figure it out. I think the most important thing that you can do for yourself is you should really spend time with yourself. You have to learn yourself. You have to go within to know what you really want. There's a lot of lost people that don't even know who they are. And that's crazy. They live with themselves every single day, but they don't have time to think about themselves. And don't think that's selfish, because it's not. I think everybody should think about themselves a little bit. You have to help yourself before you're able to help somebody else. Pretty much. Think of it like that. You're not being selfish. You're not being selfish. It's perfectly fine. It's really good for your mind to just live in the moment. Because a lot of people, I know I used to do this a lot. I still struggle with this sometimes. I'm not perfect. But a lot of people live in fear. All they're doing is thinking about what is going to happen, what could happen, and how it could go wrong. I think it's very important to live in the present. You can't live in the past either. Thinking too much about the past, thinking about things that have happened to you, thinking about, oh, I wish I would have done this better. I wish I would have done this differently. Understand that you can't change the past. It's happened. But what you can do is change the future by doing it right now. That's why it's important to focus on the present. Focus on where you are right now. Think about what you're doing right now and say, do I enjoy this? And if you don't, then you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. That means you're not You're not spending enough time with yourself. You're not going within enough. Understand that. So yeah, there is no point in ever giving up on anything that you want to do. Never live the life that you don't want to live. Never be afraid to try something that you want to try and that you want to do. There's no point. There's no excuse to not. People often create excuses because they're scared. But you can't be scared. Do what you want to do right now. Do what you want to do. Alright. I'm gonna end the video there.
Tabernacle, what's the beast to a dinosaur, nigga? Pterodactyl mixed with a T.